Hi everyone, happy Friday. Let me take a short moment to go over the weekly trading report. Obviously, we had some sort of event today, Friday the 12th. Let me go over that in a little bit. But beforehand, let me talk a little bit about the performance that we've had so far this week. We've had a tremendous week when it comes to our daily profits. Once again, we brought the bar way higher than the past 2 weeks. We were able to have net returns of 4.15% throughout the whole week, with a day on Wednesday trading over 1%, right? Once again, with these types of figures, we're hinching a lot closer to our 20% target. And, we've been trading with stellar performance so far, with only positive days on the week. Now, when it comes to what happened today, first of all, would just like to dive into why we saw such volatility in the gold markets. Well, first of all, we're seeing gold trading at least 3 to 4 times the implied volatility that it usually does, on the back of global warfare, geopolitical risk headlines that happened last night. We were seeing insane and massive squeezes in gold, that's been extremely manipulated, but that affects a lot of accounts, right? So, first of all, it's important to understand that these geopolitical risk and headlines that came out is what made the gold market move so much. And when it comes to what happened exactly with the LP event, so first of all, again, we have our live master T4C PAM trading feed, from the CCLS algo that we've presented to you guys, which closed at a 1.05 gross profit today at a net of 0.72%, right? So amazing end of the week when it comes to that performance. Now, the issue was that the liquidity provider didn't execute the order in place when it comes to the PAM. It did print the correct take profits on our master, but unfortunately didn't do it on a T4C PAM account 11865. Okay. Therefore, what happened is that since it didn't close these positions overnight, and since we saw such volatility caused by the global warfare, it went all the way up, creating significant drawdown that got stopped by our equity protector at 20%, right? This is essentially why we do have these equity protectors. So, we don't have liquidation events that blows up everyone's capital, okay? We've spoken directly to the LP and the trading master, who both acknowledge the mistake, the error, while the servers were overloaded with orders due to this increase in volatility overnight. All right. They have offered to cover the losses as well as the win that we've had, because it should have been printed as a win. If you want to have a little benchmark of what the day would have looked like, we have our MAM account on the Trading Master on the MAM leaderboard, which is the Coal Capital, Gold, GBP, and Nova, which performed tremendously well today. Okay, so it's the exact same feed that goes from our master to T4C to or MAM algorithm as well. Now, to show you a little bit about the visual representation and confirmation from the LP and the actual positions, I'm going to show you a little bit about the nitty gritty of what happened on Annex A. You can see here the mistake and the error where the trading automated was disabled a certain time, which is essentially why we had that discrepancy in take profit. Now, when we revert to what I initially mentioned at the beginning of the paragraph, this is our master feed, which ended up closing the positions at a small profit at around the overnight session, around the London session, to then keep taking trades throughout the whole trading session, right, in North America. Now, at the bottom is essentially what we saw on a T4 CPAM, which clearly shows you guys that we didn't take, and it didn't trigger the take profit. It slipped, and then ended up, closing at our equity protector, all the way up towards, the open of the American session. Now, once again, just extremely important for me to mention that we do have these equity protectors for a reason. And we do have the types of relationship that we do with our third-party provider, with our liquidity partner, and with our broker partner. So we can have direct line of communication to make sure that we can prove that the data was wrong, that we can prove that we shouldn't have occurred such a loss. And this is the reason why we trade with Switch Trading Master and why we're confident into that relationship. So here's a little bit about how it happened today. Again, extremely happy about the overall performance this week. We're moving in the right direction and looking forward to everyone having their capital back into their accounts and to keep trading like we're currently doing starting next week. All right, guys, thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Cheers.